So good morning, everyone. I'm having a similar issue with my other class as well as this class in that you guys are just not watching videos. You're not coming onto Zoom or paying attention, and the fitness logs are the same thing over and over and over and over again. In the last couple weeks, many of you have probably noticed that you have gotten fitness logs back from me, whether there's comments or not. Please make sure that if you submit something and you notice that you don't get a grade, that you go back and you check that fitness log for comments. It has gotten to the point where there's been so much over the last couple weeks that I'm just unsubmitting it and I'm not even writing comments anymore because I've written so many and it's just like, well, you're not reading it. Um, so we're gonna take today for me to just share my screen real fast and show you where exactly I've been telling you where to look and what to do. I really don't know. I think I'm pretty organized. I'm kind of type A and I like things organized. I also think that being organized helps not only myself, but most importantly, you guys in finding what you're looking for. So you've already noticed that black, white with the folders to make it, easier on the eye. And in addition to this, I put in bold red, where you can find stuff. Um, some people have written back to me like, what fitness goals, I don't know what you're talking about, what video, et cetera, et cetera. Or I've watched that and I'm doing it, and in reality it's not happening. And so if that's the case and maybe you have watched it and you're still not understanding what to do, it is your responsibility. If you're still not getting it, if you're watching it and it's still wrong, or you're getting points off, or I'm unsubmitting assignments to you, it's your responsibility to reach out to me and ask for help. I only see you guys on a Wednesday where our class falls on that Wednesday, right? So it's should be every other week, but with days that are off and things that happen, sometimes it doesn't fall every other week and it's like every 2 weeks or something. So this is the first area where I showed the fitness log video. And then a couple weeks ago when we had our last Zoom was over here. And so you can always double check that. It's not that difficult at all. And I feel as though some people think that I'm looking for something crazy and for you to change it every single fitness log for you to change your goal. That's not what I'm looking for, guys. What I'm looking for is for you to think of a goal that, first of all, you're motivated to do. And so if you're not really a fitness person or you don't really enjoy working out, you might want to think simpler. And I feel as though some of you are thinking too far out. You're thinking too detailed, too much stuff. All right. Talking about maybe losing weight or losing inches around your hips might not be the best fitness goal because that's long term and that can take a really long time. In addition to losing inches off of a waist or an area of your body, that is not fitness all. That's not all fitness. It's like 90% what you're eating. So you guys have to think of it that way too. If some of you want to lose weight, and if you remember, I told you losing weight, the healthy version is a half a pound to 2 pounds a week. And you might think 2 pounds is not a lot, but losing 2 pounds in 1 week is hard. It takes a lot of discipline. So for people who are might not be eating correctly, or you're not really you don't know much maybe about nutrition, and you're working out once a week or twice a week, it's not going to happen. It's very difficult. And so maybe for those of you who are really not into this, maybe a goal for you can be to lose 1 pound in 2 weeks or even in 3 weeks, just to start off. You want to be motivated. All right. Some of you have come up with really, really good goals ever since we talked about it 2 weeks ago. And so I'm really proud of you. I have seen a huge jump in change in a positive way on a lot of your fitness logs. But please remember, if you're writing, let's say, I want to be able to do 100 crunches in a row by the end of April, let's say. Okay, that's a good goal. You're giving me a date, a due date time. You're giving yourself, a disciplined time. You're giving me a number. You're being specific. 2 days from now, when you have another fitness log, you don't have to change the goal. It could be the same thing. Don't make it harder for yourself. It could be the same thing. All right. Some of you have talked about that you want to start running, right? Or that you are running and you want to be able to run without stopping. You want to be able to run a mile without stopping. So, for those of you who aren't really into fitness and you don't really run often, don't give yourself a time. Don't say you want to run in 9 minutes for a mile if you've never really ran. Just say you want to run without stopping for 1 mile. Start small, start little, and then it's a more attainable goal. You're able to kind of get there, and then you're kind of able to give yourself little achievements at a time. And then over time, you can grow that up. All right. There are a number of people who are still not getting it, who are maybe resubmitting fitness logs that I've already unsubmitted. So please, again, make sure that you're reading the comments. Today's class is going to be for questions. It's going to be for you guys to be able to, maybe you want to tell me what a goal that you thought of is, and you want to ask me if it's good. I told you guys a couple weeks ago you could message me if you weren't 100% sure on the goal, you weren't really sure if it was right. No one has messaged me. And that's okay, but I really want to make sure that we're all on the right track. Okay.